Welcome, Capricorn, to your mid-month love and relationship reading for May to June. Thank you so much for tuning in. If this is the first time you've tuned in, this is a general reading and not everything's going to resonate for you this month. So take what does and let what doesn't go. Now, this month is an amazing month for you, Capricorn. It's the best reading so far this month. You start out with the energy of the sun. And this is such powerful, happy, transformative energy for you. And this is really just it's some people say it's the most beautiful, powerful, wonderful card in the deck. And it indicates a time of optimism and prosperity for you, Cappies, which I'm just absolutely loving for you, because I know a lot of you have really gone through a period, like a dark kind of night of the soul energy for a lot. And this is a joyful, vital time for you now. And it's almost like your health is great, your creativity is flowing, your emotions are positive, you're happy, and your well-being is connected with some kind of almost like a fusion within your psyche. You're just buzzing internally, externally, spiritually. It's not just a passing thing either, Cappies. This optimism that comes with that sun energy, it's not fleeting. It comes in and it's almost like it follows all of that hard stuff, that the illusions that you may have had about love, the obsessions that you may have had about love, the sacrifices that you've had for love, the endings in some relationships for some of you. And it's almost like the sun is rising and it's changing the landscape of your whole relationships, your love relationships. And this is whether you're in a relationship or whether you're single. Things are absolutely changing. The way you see love, the way you interact with other people as well, and your understanding of love and what you want from a relationship as well. It's almost like you've matured in some way, and you're now kind of filled with this warmth that the sun brings, and you're moving on to the next stage of your relationship journey, if you want to put it that way, and you're really serene and you're really confident here. And it's almost like the energy of this sun, it's coming into your life, it's infusing your life at the perfect moment, and it's making your plans it's kind of helping you to put your plans into action. And the reason I say that as well is because you've got the manifest card there as well. And you, I feel, are ready for a full relationship now. When the sun comes into your reading, you are ready. Now, whether you've had a block and you've put blocks on yourself and you've said, right, there's no relationships for me, I'm done and dusted, or you've just chosen to be single, I feel like you're ready for this full relationship now. And you're not scared. You're not scared about a relationship anymore. I feel like there was a lot of fear for many of you that have been single about entering into a relationship. But you know what? You're even happy, Capricorn, if you are single or are alone. You're happy to wait for that special someone, because you know that you've got this radiance about you now, and you're an inspiration to other people. And I feel like you can manifest what it is you want and bring it towards you. So I'm just feeling you're completely happy right now being where you are, regardless of whether you're in a relationship or not. Now, if you are in a relationship, the sun is a very clear card, and it just talks about your relationship is quite black and white for you. You know, you both really feel comfortable around each other, and you're aware of, the feelings of your partner if you are in a relationship. And if you've ever had any doubts about your relationship or where it's going, I think the sun just kind of talks about perfect accord now. You've got no doubts in your relationship. You know where it's going. You're really comfortable. You're quite committed to each other. And because you have this shared warmth towards your partner, there's like this mutual passion, and it's a source of nourishment and pleasure for both of you. So if you're in a relationship, you are just having a wonderful time at the moment. There's lots of affection, lots of hugs, lots of kisses. And it's almost like if you've got a family, if you've got kids, this energy is flowing out into the rest of your life, and the rest of your family and those around you. You're just really radiating such wonderful, beautiful stuff. And if you're not in a relationship, there is joy ahead of you. And for some of you also, there could be a child on the way. This can talk about that kind of joy that's coming into your life. This really, and even this really talks about just happy times, and happy times with friends as well, and it's almost like your social life is really warm and pleasurable, and financially, I mean, I know this is a love reading, but Capricorns will love to hear this. Financially, things should be expanding for you as well. And you've got the well-deserved reward there, which is traditionally the Nine of Pentacles. So this talks about dreams come true, wishes fulfilled, monetarily as well, because this would normally be the Nine of Pentacles. There is money and abundance there as well, but we're talking about love, Cappies, if you can focus. I know you Cappies love money, but there's just a lot of happy, warm, wonderful times ahead for all, whether you're in a relationship or you're not. Now, I touched on that manifest card. This is the card of the Magician. This is such wonderful, wonderful energy. This is about creating and about magic. It's about clarity and intent. You know what you want now, Cappies. And I feel this is quite a bit for those of you that are not in a relationship. You know what it is you want. You've got everything you need to build a wonderful relationship. You're working hard. You might be financially setting yourself up. You are in a place mentally and emotionally where you are ready to enter into this wonderful new relationship. And this is a time of great power for you as well. You've got this ability to just love unconditionally, and just not only that, You are able to support people, you're able to cherish and to listen and to understand and forgive and to be kind and to be joyful and even a little bit uh, silly and crazy as well. All of these are wonderful tools when you are trying to either create a new relationship or maintain an existing relationship. It's, sometimes it might take you a little bit of time to learn which tools to use at the right time, but you have got your unique brand of magic, Capricorn, and you are really going to be able to use this to manifest exactly what this card below the manifest card is talking about, and that is love. And this is the card of the lovers. This is, if you guys aren't entering into a new relationship very soon, I would be quite surprised for those of you that are single. But this card, love, it's about harmonizing, it's about romance. And for those of you that have had some difficulty within an existing relationship, there's reconciliation here. You are joining together again on a deep, wonderful way. Now, this love can also ask you to examine your relationships with others, as well as examine the relationship that you have with yourself. When you treat people in a certain way, is it coming from a position of love? It's really important to empathize and remain non-judgmental and love people for who they are, Capricorn. And a lot of you are all about business and work and money. So I feel like for some this is shifting and you are learning to do that. You are learning to come from this softer, gentler place. And, and to treat yourself that way as well, because a lot of Capricorns can be quite hard on themselves and not treat themselves with that love and respect that you need to. And if you can't do that for yourself, then how can you possibly do it within a relationship? So you really need to focus on loving and cherishing yourself and forgiving yourself. And, accept your faults and forgive your faults. Just rejoice in your perfectness. And if you're in a relationship, you need to do that with a relationship too, with your partner. Forgive, accept, rejoice in what you have in front of you. Now, also when you get the Lovers card, it is a time to examine the choices that you are making regarding love and matters of the heart. Are you choosing to have people in your life who support and empower you? So you might even be at a stage in your life, in your relationship, where you are asking yourself some deep questions. Only surround yourself with those who encourage and sustain you, Capricorn, and who push or guide you to be all that you truly can be. When you do that, it's going to help you to value yourself, and it's going to help you raise your vibration to that of unconditional love. So it's just quite wonderful. And as I mentioned, this card just talks about the opportunity for new romance or for improving your existing love, and even healing disharmonious relationships here. There's quite a lot of romance around you when this card comes in, and you're feeling quite open to new love if you've been closed off a little bit. And for some of you, you might just be planning a little bit of time away with a loved one, just a weekend away. That depending obviously on where you are in the world. But even if you're just going out for a romantic dinner, or you're just even telling the person that you're with how much you love them and appreciate them. Just a lot of this beautiful, warm, wonderful energy coming into your life over the next few weeks. I'm just absolutely loving it. And then, as I mentioned, that final card there, the well-deserved reward. And I feel that the work that you've put in here, Capricorn, on yourself, on your life, on your, when I say life, on your love life, whether you're in a relationship or not, there's going to be a well-deserved reward here. Things are going to be happening for you. And it's almost like this is sort of like a card of, it is a wish come true card. It's one of those wish come true cards. And it's, oh gosh, if you look at the imagery there, you're standing on a podium here. You are you've got this feeling of satisfaction. You've got your hands on your hips and you're looking at everything and you are happy. Your efforts have paid off, and all of that hard emotional stuff that you've gone through is really paying off for you now, because you've got a deeper understanding. And you're going to find that your relationships just begin to fall into place when you get this card. It hasn't always been easy for you, Cappies, but you've got discipline and you've persevered, and you have put in the work to create a fulfilling relationship, or you've put in the work so you are ready to be involved in a fulfilling relationship. And you can really be proud of yourself for all of your efforts. You really can. Now, I hope I haven't rambled on too much here, Capricorn, but all I can say is, wow, what an amazing few weeks you've got coming up for you. Have a great month. I also do monthly readings, just general readings as well, so I'll put a link in this video to my general reading if you want some more information to check that out as well. So have a great few weeks, Caffies, and I hope to see you next month. Bye.